Yo, I'm on. Okay, what's up, everybody? I guess I kind of clicked the on button on this live stream. So I'll give you guys a minute to sign in. It's going to be a pretty short live stream, I think, because I'm streaming from Lehigh, and I don't know if there's even enough signal out here. We'll find out if there is or not. So what have you guys been up to, man? Like, what's up with you guys? We're going to let this live stream roll a minute, see if I get any comments. I don't even know if I'll be able to get enough signal, so let me know if you can see me, if the audio is good, is the video good. All right, we've got our first comment. What's up? We're good. Just me today. Katie's cleaning the house. And what have you guys been up to? Let me see. Oh, crap. Oh, hold on. Should we move to Fort Myers? From Ohio. I mean, I would say if you can afford it, yeah, it's nice if you can afford it. Are you going to be buying or renting? What are your plans to come down here? Next month you're flying to Tampa. That's cool, Alex. Audio is good. All right. That's cool. This is a very improvised live stream, so you guys are going to have to forgive the lack of professionalism. It's a very, very improvised live stream. Palm Harbor, a good area to live with family. Yeah, it's nice. Palm Harbor, give me a second, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. About that, I'm back. Yeah, Palm Harbor is pretty good. Man, it's humid out here. Ooh, you're just like sweating left and right. Palm Harbor's okay. I like that area. In fact, I just did a top 10 list that you guys are going to get in the next few days. No, I'm not going to go to New York City. Why would I leave? Why would I do that? That's even more. I'm looking for places. Rent, probably. So, renting right now in Fort Myers is going to run you about $2,400 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And they're going to want, the truth about Fort Myers is like this. Like, I live in Fort Myers now. In fact, I'm in Lehigh right now, but behind me is the canal. And on the other side of the canal is Fort Myers. So I'm practically right outside of Fort Myers right now. I mean, like, the reality of moving to Fort Myers is, like, I moved down here with $120,000 about a year ago. None of it's left. I mean, it's just, you will end up spending more money living in Fort Myers than you could imagine spending. Like, if you have money and stuff, it's pretty cool. But like they're renting a house here in this neighborhood that I'm in right now for $2,400 a month. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a 2-car garage. Probably built like 10 years ago. It's $2,400 a month to rent that house. From that house to a job that pays enough to afford it, you're probably running into Naples. Would I ever go to Maine? I want to see all 50 states eventually. But Maine's just not on the top of my to-do list. It's just so far out of the, regular path. That's what you guys got going on here. Oh, it's expensive to live here. And not only is it expensive to rent, it's also like let's say like most people that live here in this neighborhood work in Naples. Like, yeah, it's just about everybody that works in Naples. So now you got a 1-hour commute in the summertime and an 1.5-hour commute in the wintertime each way. It's a very chaotic life. We live in the USA. We live. Or they said we live. Yeah, welcome on board. I hope you're doing fine. And so, the thing is, if you're coming to Fort Myers, you just got to know that this is not easy here. Like, I know Ohio is a good place economically. Florida is just, I mean, it's bad. Like, literally, like, it's expensive, which is okay, fine, it's expensive. But not only is it expensive, and you can't make any money. It's like, if it was expensive and there was opportunity, it wouldn't make sense. But I'm gonna tell you, like, literally, you could like, I moved like from rural Alabama. Like, literally, you can literally make more money in rural Alabama than you can out here. It's redundant. Like, doesn't even make sense. It's just so, like, I don't know. Like, I enjoy life out here a lot. It's really safe. Like, the pluses of Fort Myers is safety and tropical vibes. I think we're at the top of the list. Good place to retire, but if you still got to work, like if you're a regular working class person, it's tough. Same old story as always. Katie is at home cleaning. She's not up for a live stream today. Show you guys where I'm at. Just in the woods. All right, guys. 2 hours from the Keys. What's 2 hours from the Keys? No, from here to the Florida Keys is like 5 hours. I lived in Naples my entire life. I lived in Golden Gate area, and even that area is getting torched by the cost. Also, love your channel. Just found out you lived in Naples. Yeah, I used to live in Naples. I used to live in Naples. Like 20 years of my life were in Naples. Orlando's getting dangerous. I kind of got that feeling from my last visit there. Florida seems like it's getting more crowded every year. Yeah. I mean, look out here where I'm at now. I'm in Lehigh. Like, the roads aren't even paved, bro. Somehow they put up a light post out here. Like, for some random reason, there's no houses on this street. Like, look at this. Literally, there's no houses on this street. Like, nothing. Like, there's literally no houses on this street. You know? No houses on this street. Right? We're just, like, not a single house. But there's light. Lighting up the woods at night. Unbelievable. Lighting up the woods at night. Does that make any sense, y'all? Lighting up the woods. Guajiro, que vuelta, man. I'm thinking about Texas. If I leave Florida, I think we're heading to Texas for sure. Just east of Orlando. I actually, Rodrigo, I just did a bunch of videos just east of Orlando. Oh, there's Katie on the live stream. Katie has joined us. You're going to Alabama for a week? I'm sorry to hear that. No, I wouldn't move to California. Why move to a place that's more complicated? If anything, I want to move to a place that's simpler. You know, why move somewhere more complicated? That doesn't even make sense. We're thinking about moving the wife's work from home, and I had an opportunity to sell the pools. Hi, Katie. Everybody's saying hi to Katie. You guys care more about Katie than you do about me, let's be honest. God don't even care about me anymore. What's the best spot you think is to live out of all the places you have been to? That's a great question. I think that's a very complicated question because even when you travel, how do I say this? You don't always get a real good perspective about a place when you travel versus as like when you live somewhere and you pick up a totally different perspective. You know what I mean? Like living somewhere and traveling are two different things. Jobs in Florida are horrible. I'll say, so Hickman cares about me too. Thank you so much. Beware of the chupacabra. Are you on your property? No, I'm not on my property. So San Antonio, Texas. I hope you're talking about San Antonio, Texas. And if that's the case, I did like San Antonio, Texas. I thought San Antonio, Texas was kind of nice. If you're leaving Florida, San Antonio is kind of like Tampa, is how I would describe it. I should have grabbed the stabilizer, guys. I'm like, I didn't even think about grabbing the stabilizer. Yeah, I could have Katie bring me the stabilizer. I'm working on the house, waiting for the dryer to finish. Just Katie's at home doing laundry and cleaning the house. Much love from Colorado. Hey, now look, Colorado was nice, but San Antonio's super nice. So I like San Antonio, Texas a lot. I think jobs there look a little difficult, I think. I'm not sure. But how would I know? No, San Antonio is not West Texas. San Antonio is something in the middle. It's not quite west. It's not quite south. It's not quite... San Antonio's like a middle ground. Virginia's a good place to live. It looks like a good place to live. A lot of places I saw in Virginia seem okay. I don't see me... Tennessee in the building. What up? We got Tennessee in the house. Cool. No, I think if I moved, that would be Texas. Nashville. We've talked a lot about Nashville, but they haven't found any economical advantages to it. Do you recommend Dallas? I didn't like Dallas too much. Doesn't mean it's not good for you. I just found Dallas to be kind of depressing and gray compared to the rest of Texas. I left Texas a couple years back for Tennessee. Texas property taxes are long-term crazy. Yeah, property taxes are getting to be insane in Texas. Like an empty lot pays like $1,200 in San Antonio. I was gonna look at buying some land in San Antonio. Some of the properties are not worth anything because lots and stuff. Kind of bad buys because the property taxes are so high. That's the thing about Texas. They don't have a state income tax, but then they have a property tax. A very weird combination of things going on in Texas. We want to leave Maine, not sure where to go. I understand, but the thing is, like, Maine is so isolated. Maine. Don't take it the wrong way, but Maine is like what 95% white, and you're between like you're isolated. You're between Canada and the United States. It's like a very like different. I would guess. I mean, I've never been to Maine, but I can guess that like once you leave Maine, like it's gonna be like culture shock no matter where you go. If you go to the south, it's gonna be a culture shock. If you go to the west, it's gonna be a culture shock because Maine is so isolated. It's like so. It's kind of like people from the Midwest, like from like my wife's from Michigan, right? And like when you meet the people up like in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, they're just not used to other people. Like I went to rural Wisconsin and it was the same way. Like when I went to rural Wisconsin, it was like a lot of people there are kind of like they struggle kind of a little bit to like assimilate to outside places. So I think if you're from Maine and that's all you know, when you leave Maine, like you're gonna find like it's gonna be hard. I would be even scared to advise you. I would be really afraid to advise you. But here's places that I would consider moving. First, I like Florida. I really do. But man, it is just a difficult place to make a living. You know, it is so freaking difficult to make a living out here. Like, you're paying a high cost to live in a place. It's cold as heck here in the winter. Sucks. Oh, I would bet. You know, how do you do with elevation? I don't know. And the thing is, like, and then, like, I don't even know how to put it. Like, I would be afraid to advise you even because I don't know. I've never been to Maine and I don't know what it's like. I've met a lot of people from Maine and I understand that they have, like, their own little thing going on up there. Want to leave New Jersey, but not sure if Florida is good for me. I still need to work yet. Yeah. What other cities in Central Florida are like Lakeland? The aspect of having much logistical distribution hubs. I think Lakeland is just about it. Lakeland, probably Lakeland and Jacksonville, but and neither one of those are attractive to me. Lakeland and Jacksonville are kind of like distribution hubs, um, and I don't really know. Texas and Florida are both no income states. I know, but then you still got to pay for it in other places, guys. Like it's not just like a lot of times people are like, oh well, you don't have to pay income tax. I'm like, well, there's so much more life than that. Like you'll pay for other crap. Like take where we are now. Like where we are now, roads are not paved. Look at this place where we are now. There is electricity and there's power for some reason, but the roads are not paved, right? Roads are not paved. There's no internet out here. Like I have satellite internet. Are you kidding me, bro? Like I live in the middle of Fort Myers metro area, somewhere in the metro area of Fort Myers, and I don't have a state with like 20 million people, and there's no internet out here. There's no water lines, so you have to dig a well. If you build a house, you got to dig a well. And if you build a house, there's no septic drainage, so you also have to put a septic tank. You're telling me that you're paying to live in this expensive place, and all you're getting is this, like half a road? I lived in Florida in the 80s, but low wages and high rents made it millionaires only. Oh, that was in the 80s. Yeah, since the 80s, it's changed a lot. Like, it's really, literally impossible. Like, I would describe it as impossible. Is how I would describe it nowadays. And, like, I love a lot of it. Like, I love a lot of it, but I some parts of it are just like, have you been to Pensacola in Florida? Oh, yeah, we've been there all the time. We've been there like 20 times already, probably by now. Pensacola's okay. So if you're leaving Maine, I've given it some thought, Lil Mandy Lynn. We have followed you. I love your travel stuff, Florida, to see what it was like. And we just have fame in North Carolina. It's just a toss-up. Okay, so North Carolina is good. If you're going to go with Florida, look into the Florida Panhandle. Look into the Florida Panhandle. Places like Destin, exactly. Around Destin, Pensacola, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Look into Chattanooga, Tennessee. Chattanooga, Tennessee seems like it's got good stuff going on. Do you ever spirit takes you? Do whatever the spirit takes you. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Louisville, Kentucky, absolutely not. I already lived in Louisville, Kentucky, and all I remember from living in Louisville is gangs and shootings at night. I'm done with Louisville. Lowest tax burden states are Alaska, Tennessee, Delaware, Florida, Montana. There's more to life than that. Don't ever judge a place just by taxes. There's so much more. The Carolinas and North Central Florida are very similar. Mike, I don't agree with that. But hey, I mean, we all have different perspective. Chattanooga's hood, some places. I thought you left Florida and were living in Alabama. No, the other way around. Yes, many years ago, right? You're talking 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I left Florida, went to Alabama for a year, and then I came back. And it's been exactly 1 year since we've been back in Florida. Become a CDL driver. We've thought about that, but it's too hectic of a lifestyle. Houston, Texas is definitely a place we've considered. Delaware has. I didn't like Delaware at all. Moved back after a year in Alabama. Yeah, we spent 1 year in Alabama. That didn't work out very well. How about Puerto Rico? It's a pretty part of Puerto Rico. The problem with living in Puerto Rico is that we have a lot of vehicles. Like we just financed a vehicle that's like a $30,000 debt. We have another vehicle that's worth 30,000, and I have this, so I can't like really take any of this stuff to Puerto Rico. We've thought about moving to Puerto Rico. The problem with Puerto Rico would be you would have to have no physical possessions at all to move there because it's an island in the middle of nowhere. Don't move to Houston. Its crime is getting out of hand. I've heard that from a lot of people. When I left Alabama, I was living in Montgomery, probably the worst place on earth you could live. Yes, the World Games are going on in Alabama. Some people are saying that Chattanooga's pretty bad. I don't know. Like Memphis or Knoxville. Virginia's where it's at. Lifton, Orlando, and Northern Virginia, way better. Yeah, I guess there's more jobs and stuff in Virginia. I'm not a fan of Virginia, though, I'll be honest. Houston, like Los Angeles. I like Houston. Next time in downtown Palm Beach, visit the square on Rosemary. Okay, I'll try to do that. Texas has super high property taxes. Yep, we've been saying that. Actually, I like a little bit of both. I don't like this constant heat in Florida. It is unbearable. Do you like Pompano area? Too ghetto. Too many gangs. It's just a ghetto area. There's nice parts. But I don't want to live in a place like that. How would you do videos in other places like Puerto Rico's an island? Exactly. If we moved to Puerto Rico, we'd be kind of stuck there. Like in Florida, I can at least drive to another state. In some parts, it's getting wicked. We got different places. Boca Raton, I could not afford to live there. I could not afford to live in Boca. How about the best cities to survive next downturn? You know, a lot of these YouTubers make those types of videos of the economy and move. Look, I think the biggest mistake I ever did was freaking out. Like, I feel like don't ever freak out. Today, the gas is high. Tomorrow, the gas is low. Today, houses are cheap. Tomorrow, they're expensive. Don't make lifelong decisions based out of month-long situations. Don't let month-long problems, you know what I mean? Like, all these things we're going through, gas is this and that and that, these are month-long situations. So now we're making lifelong decisions based out of short, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've made a lot of mistakes. Foley, Alabama, I looked that place up a little bit. So I think you would like Foley, Alabama, Mandy. Yeah, I think you would like it. Especially if you're coming from Maine, I think that would be a good fitting place for you. I think Foley, there's a place called Spanish Fort, Miss Lynn. Hey, Mr. Veteran Blogs, great stream. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you being with us today. Thank you for the super chat. It's the first one today. We got 100 people watching. Look at this, man. Huntsville, Alabama. So, Miss Lena, I think you should look into Alabama. We've done a lot of videos in Baldwin County. You'd like it there. There's beaches and stuff. Also around Destin, there's beaches as well. You're gonna find. Whoa! Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. I love it. I think your heart is in Florida and you will want to come back if you leave. I know. That's like what kills me. You're so right. Thank you so much. $13.99. You're so right. Like you're so right. And I know that, and it's so hard for me to deal with that. Like this is home. And it's hard. It really is. Like I know for a fact that if I move anywhere, I'm gonna miss Florida. But it is so freaking hard down here, guys. Like it feels like you're never gonna get ahead. You spend all your money. Like right now, let's say me and Katie wanted to go to Walmart. It's like a 30-minute drive. Jobs like literally neither one Katie and I neither one of us has been working here. Like I like working. I had a junk removal business in Naples. It worked well. I had a junk removal business in Alabama. It worked well. Like I literally don't have it anymore. The stats. What's up? Always love you and Katie. You'll figure it out. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So what it comes down to is like if I were to leave right now, I don't even know where to go. And I know that sounds crazy. Okay, it sounds crazy because we've been to so many places. So you would think with as many places as me and Katie have seen, we would have seen places where we would like to move to, right? Well, as crazy as it sounds, we don't even know what we want. Well, Cameron makes a good point. Your own money only goes so far these days. Yeah, I agree. Dalton, Georgia, is definitely been on my list. So here's what you guys give Alabama a try. Philip, I gave Alabama a try, and I couldn't deal with living in Alabama. There's just so much racism and hate. I love everybody. I not just like people. I like being around other people. I like trying other people's culture. Like I couldn't live in a place like Alabama again. Like I feel like I literally took a 1 year period to desensitize myself after I moved out of Alabama. You'll need a mayor here. No, right? We need one. Myers. They're good. That's a big store, man. And everything, good prices. Can you move to Central Florida like us? You like Citrus County. I do. I like Citrus County. I really do. But, and rents are cheaper than here. And there might be more work, I guess. Citrus County might be it. You know, I got dad here. That's the other thing. Yeah, Chicago's pretty bad. Chicago is scary. Oh my god, I'm so disappointed about racism in Alabama. I know, I feel you. Like Alabama racism, it was just too much to bear with. It got to be to the point where I was like, I can't do this. Like it really makes you feel bad about yourself. It's bad. Can you use the land as collateral for a house near us? I could just sell the land. I have to fix my credit. We're working on fixing my credit. That's why we bought that new car that we financed. As you guys know, I buy all my cars cash. Since we started, moved to the south side of Chicago, moved to O Block. No, I'm good, man. I ain't gonna no O Block. Gotta It's 3 hours. I know my dad needs me. Like dad right now just got over COVID. Like when my dad gets sick, it's either us or nobody. North Carolina is just a sleep on state. Move to San Antonio or Atlanta. I don't like Atlanta. It's too close to Alabama. It's a great place to vacation, but not a great place to. Like I like going to Atlanta, but I don't see me living there. Um, we own our cars. Like we've always owned our cars cash. We recently financed a vehicle because we're trying to build credit to buy a house eventually. So like I financed this car simply to start building credit. I've never gone to Alabama now. I'm a white, and it's because it's unacceptable. And the thing about racism in Alabama, it's like it's both ways. It's everybody. It's so bad. It's I don't even want to talk about it. College Park, Alabama, Georgia. No, I'm good. Bro, J. Cole doesn't even like North Carolina. He's from there. Yeah, J. Cole doesn't like North Carolina. Did you play the lottery tonight? Nah, I don't play the lottery. You hate the ATL. I don't blame you. It's a big city. I like going to Atlanta because it's a great place to go to and travel to, but I don't like living there. Some people say they like it. Atlanta is like Miami. You either love it or hate it. I'm so glad you got to get that prepaid cards. I know it helped. So yes, the prepaid cards did an incredible thing for our credit. The only mistake that I made with the prepaid card is don't ever exceed your limit. Like you have to keep it like less than 30%. I actually lost 72 points to my credit because I maxed out my credit card. So there was, I think it was like last month I was tight on money, so I used the credit card. Even if it's prepaid, you don't want to do that. You'd never, ever, ever. So here's like the principles of credit cards, and I'm learning this because I used to own my house as cash, my car's cash. So this whole credit thing is totally new to me. The prepaid cards are incredible. I got one through Suncoast, and believe me, I give them $1,000, and you spend no more than 300 every month. The prepaid cards have been incredible for improving our credit. Thanks to that, I was able to finance this vehicle that we got now. So, and of course, the vehicle, I think I'm going to try to pay it off really quick. I'm not going to sit on this debt. I live in Citrus. Don't move here. Totally red. I'm moving to Georgia. If DeSantis gets back and vote, been here 70 years. I will sell out. Yeah, they're very red in Citrus County, and I don't really care. Like honestly, I don't care if it's a red area or a blue area. If the people are like the area I live, like Alabama, where I used to live, was all red and it was horrible. Where I live now is, I guess, it's mostly red and it's not a problem. Like people get so caught up on politics that they forget to see the bigger picture. A place could be any color and it doesn't matter. It could be good or bad. People get so caught up on the politics of stuff, and there's so much more to it. I own land south of Pittsburgh. That's nothing there. I live in the ATL. I love it here. Yeah, Jose, what do you think about Indiana? So I grew up in Louisville, so I used to go to Indiana every summer to the lakes there. We were in Indiana as recently as maybe 6 months ago. The last time we were in Indiana, and I didn't do a video in Indianapolis, and I should have. I feel so stupid. Oh, I feel so stupid that I didn't do a video in Indianapolis. But we were coming from Chicago heading to Louisville, so I was rushing. Alabama got the worst prisons. That's how you know it sucks. Oh, yeah. Prisons in horrible in Alabama. Live on a houseboat? No, I don't think so. West Indiana is nice. Yeah, I don't know about Indiana. Like, I know there's places in Indiana that are very backwards. I know that for sure. I hate it here in New York City. Please don't move here. New York City is a great place to visit. I actually consider moving to New York City just for the experience to say I did it. You know, like some things like, oh, I did this in my lifetime. Charleston is expensive but nice and beautiful. Sorry, East Indiana. Jose, I have had to go to bed one day. Jose, I have to go to bed. Which day you going to stream? Hey, Hickman, I am not sure when I'm going to live stream. But we'll try to live stream for the rest of the month. Let's say the next until the 23rd, we'll be live streaming a lot. But I'll try to live stream as much as I can. My bedtime is 10:30. I get you, man. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. This live stream is not going to be too long either way. So you're moving to Florida, all right? Farm towns and stuff. Well, I found this little town in Ohio that I really liked. It's called Greenville, Ohio. I really liked it. Way up there in the Indiana-Ohio border, I think. Oh, we got Greece in the house. Alabama should be on their last states list. Yeah, for sure. Alabama's bad. Other than like Baldwin County or Huntsville, those are the two places you could consider. But it's a state that's got a long way to go. You can buy my place. I'm good. Davenport versus Wesley Chapel to live. That's a tight question. Both places are good. It depends on what you like. Do you like Tampa or do you like Orlando? That's a pretty tough question right there. That's my favorite channel, bro. This is my favorite channel. That's cool, JC. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're part of this. I can't stand on cold states. Yeah, are you ever going to visit Arizona? I hope soon. Indianapolis is so bad. Yeah, Indianapolis is bad. You want to move out of New York City, yeah. I'm in Niagara Falls packing my last stuff. It's cold. Yeah, I bet it's got to be cold up there. Dangerous. Check out Newcastle or Greenfield, Indiana. It's just 20 minutes east of Indiana. I get you. You like the warmer weather. Yeah. Well, the warmer weather isn't all that great. I'm not a fan of it all the time. I actually like the cooler weather in Alabama. Is San Antonio better than Houston? I think it is overall. But that's a tough question as well. Depends what you like. They're very... For me, Houston makes more... How about this? I think Houston makes more sense if you're moving. So if you're moving to Texas, I think Houston makes more sense. But I think San Antonio is more cool of a place. You love San Antonio? Yeah, I think San Antonio and Houston are definitely on my list. If I were moving, I would put Houston and San Antonio very high on my list. I really like Texas a lot. So I think if I were leaving Florida again, Texas would be on the list. Maybe Tennessee, and I mean like a remote maybe. I heard Indianapolis and Gary are like baby Chicago's. Oh yeah, Gary's bad. We were there in 6 months ago, but Gary was bad. Florida is very humid. Seems like every it gets so bad. Like right now, I'm pretty much covered in mosquitoes. Fact, let me see if I can see some mosquitoes on me. They're everywhere. Like there's just like, and there's the little no seams. You can't see them. They're so small. But like it sucks to be out here. It really does. Hope you see us in Citrus County. Uh, the thing is, there's no Starbucks in Citrus County. However, there's something better than a Starbucks. There's this place called the Cattle Dog, and there's three of them in Citrus County. There's one in Inverness, there's one in Citrus Hills, and there's another one somewhere else. I can't remember off the top of my head. But if you're Crystal River, so Citrus County is definitely a place I would recommend. You work in Greenfield, laugh out loud. All right, and you can see the mosquitoes in front of me. You can just see them flying around. There's a lot of mosquitoes. Nashville's very humid and crazy. Nashville weather is better than here. Have you been to Memphis Fun? No, I haven't. I've been to Memphis, but I haven't been to Memphis Fun. Corpus Christi, I'm gonna be honest, I really liked Corpus Christi. Not sure why, but I did. I want to move to Florida or Texas. Where should I go? Alex, tough question, my man. Like, what's crazy is I don't even think we should move anywhere. I think we should just like not even buy places. We should just rent. Because at the end of the day, like we're in a situation now where we travel so much that if we bought a house, it would just hold us down. Wanted to work for a moving company, big money. I'm in Lehigh Acres right now. What about moving to the West Coast? I don't think so. Um, the I don't think I could handle living in a place that. I know you guys are waiting for California. Should we just do the super the? Do you guys should we do the GoFundMe? Just answer me, guys. You think? I think the only way we're really gonna go to Oh yeah. The stats you'll love Cattle Dog. Cattle Dog is amazing, and yes, it's our favorite place in Citrus County, and you definitely have my invitation, my man. When you are ready, you guys are ready to meet us. When you're in Citrus County, you'll love Citrus County. It is a little bit red. A lot of people, it's too far away. I don't really care what people are like, as long as they're friendly and nice. That's all I care about. And I like Citrus County. I know it's almost leaning as much as Alabama, but I hope it's not as bad as Alabama. Cause like I just feel like I have so many redneck friends here in Florida, and they're nothing like the people I met in Alabama. They're very different. Pollo Tropical. Pollo Tropical is like the Spanish version of a McDonald's. If you guys don't know, if you see one, try it someday. And just like McDonald's, they're very inconsistent. Like if they can be great or they can suck. They're very inconsistent. I visited Darlington about a month and a half, and I loved it. I didn't know it was even dangerous. Huh? I don't know where that's at. My name is Julie. Definitely would love you, really, you guys. Julie. Okay, thank you so much, Julie. The stats. All I see is a woof, so it's hard to tell. Julie. Thank you again, and yes. When you're ready, get a hold of Katie. Email me and send us. When you're down here, email us, and we'll get together when we're in Citrus County. I love Citrus County, and I have probably helped. I'm not even exaggerating. 2 drops of gas for the ride home. Nice, thank you. You're the best. Thank you so much. Yeah, this thing's pretty good on gas. This thing, it takes 1 gallon of gas, so I can ride around a lot now. Thank you so much. North Carolina. Oh, it's Florence, South Carolina. Oh yeah, Florence, South Carolina is very bad. Yeah. Florence. I went to Florence at night. We actually did a video in Florence, South Carolina at night. It's definitely dangerous out there. You're the best. Blessed to be a blessing creation. You're awesome. Thank you guys. But Citrus County, I'm telling you, like I like Citrus County. And can I meet you next month when I'm in Tampa, Alex? If we're in Tampa, I'll let you know. I guess we could, but what we could do, bro, is if we are in Tampa, we can meet up. You know, but I don't know where I'm gonna be. You know how my schedule is. Come check out the Geechees in the Carolinas. Mike, I would love to check out more about the Geechees. I would just need a good tour guide. I know it's kind of a secluded community there, but I would love to know more about Geechees. I know isn't Trick Daddy Geechee? I think I'm not sure. Jose is obviously R. Laugh out loud. I'm not. I don't care about politics at all. I'm joking. That would be cool. Alex, if I'm in the area, but you know how our schedule is. Best state to live. Still have black and white bars in North Florida. North Florida is basically an extension of Alabama. You just do a video of San Antonio, West Side hoods of San Antonio. Yeah, I mean, I gotta do more. I mean, I did a lot of videos in San Antonio. I might be going to Texas. I think like towards the end of the month, we might end up in Texas this month. The ransom prizes, guys. Should we do the GoFundMe or not? The stats, my pleasure, all love. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I like Citrus County a lot. I've been dreaming about moving up there. Like I really have. I know it's a little bit, leaning to the right, but it's a bunch of old people for the most part. But I don't care. Like I like being around those types of people if they don't bother me. If they don't bother me. Katie, because we're young too. We're so young. We're still in our 30s. You know what I mean? I would love to be in Citrus County, even though it's a place for old people. I don't know why I like it. And if they get a star, they don't even have a Starbucks. I should let you know. Hey, we got JJ in the house. You should move to some place that gets cold. Exactly, JJ. I'm with you. Check out, yeah, I went to Charleston and I went to Wilmington. The food is awesome. Great places to vacation, that's for sure. We actually did that about 6 months ago. Have you been to Atlanta yet? Yeah, we're in Atlanta like almost every month. Jose, I did the travel channel for a minute, and I found it to be hard living out of a suitcase. Have you ever thought of settling down in an area? It is so hard. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea how hard it is to travel. Like traveling like we do is so exhausting. Like you can't use the bathroom unless it's a public place. So it's just like even using the bathroom. Like what we do traveling across America, it is so difficult. You guys have no idea. Every night sleeping somewhere different. Some places you're going to are dangerous. It is, sometimes you got to use a bathroom and you're in the middle of nowhere. Sometimes you go to eat places and the food sucks. Sometimes the people can be unfriendly in certain places. Like traveling like we do is very difficult. Tijuana, Mexico, that would be awesome, bro. I get a passport, go to London, Mexico. Tijuana está de madre. Like I know Mexico. I don't want to go to Mexico right now, especially as a Cuban. I hear you guys like kidnapping Cubans. I don't want to be kidnapped. Go on a live stream asking for super chats so we can get me out. St. Augustine, oh my gosh. Miss Lynn, you would absolutely love St. Augustine, Florida. You would love it. I think that's definitely should be on your radar. You would love St. Augustine. It is so beautiful and historic, and it's just a great place. I definitely recommend it. I'm getting banana pizza. What the crap is that? Banana pizza? Why is the road gravel? Because we're out in the boondocks. I need to get a passport. I'm on my ATV, so we're out in the woods. But this is actually a road. Like, this is actually a road. Like, eventually, these are all going to be houses. I want to visit St. Augustine. St. Augustine's worth a visit, trust me. Yeah, I'm on the ATV right now, so we're just kind of out in the middle of the woods at night. I'm surprised nobody's drove through yet. Somehow there's electricity. That's what gets me. It's like, why is there electricity out here? I like pineapple pizza, but I will not do banana pizza. That's too much. VS. Our friend, I think you were, I got someone, I remember you're from Belgium, right? If I remember right. So many subscribers. VS is in the house. My feelings about Arkansas. After living in Alabama, I think I'll pass on Arkansas. It's a state that you must visit. Low power mode, guys. So eventually we're going to end up losing the live stream. After living in Alabama, you should visit Arkansas, but I don't think you should live there. Do tweakers ever wander into your property? No, this is very not like that. This is not a neighborhood that's like that. No, there's no tweakers out here like that. No, this is a different type of place. Definitely not like that at all. No, no, no. Is Northport, Florida okay? Yeah, Northport is awesome. Just don't end up anywhere near US 41. Don't end up anywhere near US 41. You want to be as far away from US 41 as possible. Okay, Northport is good as long as you're not directly on US 41. I was in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Yeah, beautiful place to visit. Hot Springs is definitely a must see place. But visit and live are two different things. From what I heard, Tupac and Michael Jackson fan says, from what I heard, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama are trash. They really can be, unfortunately. Not everybody is like that, but for the most part, those are states you've. I mean, at least Alabama has some natural beauty and some stuff. Arkansas is also very beautiful. They're not places you want to move to, though. I can guarantee you that. What was your dream job before YouTube? My dream job, what I wanted to be since I was little, is a marine biologist. And I had aspirations of fame since I was little, but I stepped away from them because I didn't think it would be the right lifestyle for me. Yo, Kev B, what up? $10. Thank you so much, Kev B. You're the best. Those states are poopy. Pretty much, man. How about our things in Pontiana, Florida? Gangs, I'm not sure. It's a suburban area, but there's gangs everywhere in the Orlando area. Mostly car clicks and stuff, but I don't think it's really like the thing is about Florida is like a lot of places like Pompano, West Palm Beach, that are very pretty and suburban, can also have a lot of gangs. And that's kind of the thing with being in Ponciana, is yes, it's a very nice suburban area, but you do have gangs. Tough question there. Florida is tasty. You could have been a marine biologist in Manatee County and take care of the manatees. I wanted to be a marine biologist when I was little, but I always knew I would be like, I always kind of knew I would be some type of celebrity in some sort or another. Um, I always knew it since I was kind of little. Like we would just the games we would play and the stuff we would do. Arkansas, Oklahoma, Mississippi, Missouri, Kansas, Alabama. Not my bucket list for anything. Yeah, exactly. I hate Oklahoma, Missouri, Kansas. Yeah, they're places you visit. They're not places you move to. Now, St. Louis and Kansas City have a lot of culture, but they also have a lot of gangs. It's kind of like a two-edged sword there. Scarface was hiding in Hot Springs and Billy Bob Birthtown. Yeah, but yeah, no doubt, y'all. You live in New York City or want to move out of New York City, Florida? Jose wanted to be a police officer. No, Mike, get out of here. Mike, don't lie. Don't lie to me. Mike out here lying. Look at that, saying I want to be a police officer. Oh, come on, Mike. Don't lie. Why would you say that about me? You know I didn't want to be no cop. Come on, man. Nothing against police officers, Mr. Ellis. Nah, I never wanted to be a cop. Nope. Detroit in the house. Orlando. I like Orlando, actually. Hot Springs, best. Come on, people. So we got Mr. Mike in the house. Come on, man. Come on, man. Que eso, bro? Que eso, man? Did you slide in them the... What are y'all talking about? You wanted to follow in my footsteps, bro. Nah, Mike. Police job is not for me. Um, I actually, when I was little, I grew up in Cuba. I was born in Cuba, and one of my family members was killed by a cop, so it's never been a smooth ride. Nothing against... I actually have... Let me see. Mike, I have two cop... I can see two police cars from my yard, literally. Like, on the street in front of me is a cop, and in the street behind me is a cop. Orlando is like the only city that people in Cali just visit besides Miami. No, people go to Miami, they go to Orlando, they go to Tampa, they go to Jacksonville. The entire state of Florida is tourist related. Like Jupiter, Naples, Venice, like Florida, the entire, anything from Jacksonville to Orlando and Tampa and South is completely like filled with tourists during the winter. It is good to have cop neighbors. And so far they're very to themselves. They don't bother you. Like, so I'm not gonna have any complaints about my neighbors, but I do have behind me there's a cop and in front of me there's a cop. And those are the ones I know about because you always have cops that they drive. I mean, There could be more cops in the neighborhood, but that I know about too. Yeah, you'd have to be very stupid to go looking for trouble if you're cops. If you got two police cars across the street, cops do knock and talks. I haven't met them though. Like I have neighbors that are cops, and everybody really just sticks to themselves out here. It's very weird, but I love it. Cost of living, lack of opportunity. Detroit is dangerous. If I were to spend Detroit, I would be shot in less than 7 minutes. No, Detroit's all. I'm look, man. Detroit, the city of Detroit is definitely dangerous, but you're not gonna like be in the city of Detroit. Like, there's more to Detroit than just the hood. Like, there's beautiful suburbs, and they have great food. I actually like Detroit a lot. Not the city of Detroit. It's terrifying to be in the city of Detroit. The city of Detroit is downright terrifying, but the city of Detroit's terrifying. But the suburbs around Detroit are actually beautiful. So good food. But yes, the city of Detroit itself, it is really terrifying. Like people don't even stop at red lights. It's that bad. So yeah, none of my neighbors liked me except the old white people. When I worked nice to everyone. Yeah, it's hard for people to like you when you're a cop. Like I feel like my neighbors that are cops, they don't even try to make friends in the neighborhood because they know they're cops. But it doesn't matter, bro. Like they do a good job. I'm safe at night, and that's what matters. But in where I live now, like the people here, they don't talk to each other. They don't get to know each other or anything. Everybody kind of like we don't even like if I can avoid waving at somebody, I will. People are very stick to themselves out here. Flint, Pontiac would be a but yeah. I mean, look, the thing about Detroit is yes, the city of Detroit is absolutely scary, but don't let that change your entire perspective on the state. There is so much more to Detroit. As a metropolitan area, there's close to 5 million people. There's great little suburbs. Jose, what is your favorite song? Alex, I'm not sure right now what my favorite song is. I'd have to think about that. Maybe make a video about our favorite songs while we're doing a walk around. Have you been to Milwaukee? No. That's a city I haven't been to, ironically. Detroit is not scary. Oh, yes, it is. Target opening soon in Citrus County. They will have a Starbucks inside. So that will be the first Starbucks in Citrus County, I think. Detroit actually looks beautiful. Okay, yes, Detroit has great suburbs. It's not all scary, but if you are in Detroit, like within city limits of Detroit, it is downright terrifying. And I'm not even exaggerating. At night, Detroit is absolutely scary. Detroit sucks. Like downtown city parts, yeah, Detroit sucks. Personally, I hate Florida. Dude, Detroit is weak. No, it's not. What up? We got Ray Charles the GOAT says hello. Block. Who's getting blocked? I like downtown city parts. I swear I've been all over Detroit. All right. Have you been to Virginia? Yeah, we've been to Virginia a lot. Downtown Seattle, Washington is scarier than Detroit, to be honest. I've heard that. I've heard that. The thing about like, okay, here's the thing about like Seattle. Like people that are suburban will end up in. Whoa! Gunshot. Gunshots. Gunshots or fireworks. Okay. Gunshots or fireworks. Might be time to get going, guys. I think fireworks. Hopefully not gunshots. Okay. We are in Lehigh, by the way. We are in Lehigh. It's the Florida Jets at it again. Fireworks. Yeah, it's possibly fireworks. Dude, they shooting guns off here often. Yeah, I mean we're kind of in Lehigh, so yeah. Get moving. No, we're good. Trust me, I know the area. We're good. We're good, guys. I know we're good. Yeah, I know I'm good. Don't worry. You have relatives in Lehigh? Yeah. No persecution behind, no percussion behind the sounds. Okay. I think it was a firework. I really do. Jose. All right, guys. So, anyways, what was I talking about? Lost my train of focus there for a minute. I don't think that's the real Alex. I think we have a definitely fireworks. My friend's moving to Englewood. If Englewood is very nice, that's a great little town. I love it out there. What do you think about Kissimmee? Kissimmee, it's too urban for me. Publix was your first job when you were saying. I've never worked at a Publix. They would never hire me. Lehigh is safe, y'all. Laugh out loud. Memphis looks. I would love to visit. Yeah, yo, Memphis is a cool city. The thing about like dangerous places, there's like an allure to it. You know what I mean? Like the more. No, it's not time to. I know it's not time to dip. We're good, guys. We're good out here. Don't worry. I'm the real Alex from New York City. What are you talking about? All right, man. Alex, you're good, man. I'm just messing with you, bro. Okay, so Dad is recovering from COVID. He's doing better, luckily, and he was sick with COVID. He's doing better, and I haven't seen him in about 2 weeks. I took stuff to him about a week ago. I was going down to Naples and taking medicines and stuff to him. You're the real Alex. All right, bro. I'm just messing with you. Because you kept saying Jose Duque. I'm like, what the crap is that? So that's why I was messing with you. Have you been to Paramore? Yes. We were just there. In fact, we uploaded a video there about a week ago. Like 3 days ago. So Dad's doing okay. Luckily, he's doing good. You that is very important to me. I mean, he's very important to me. Like, a lot. And he's 73 years old already. So, yeah, I'm glad he did okay. But he's doing good. Altamonte Springs, that we were my uncle loves, your uncle lives. Altamonte, the thing about Orlando, bro, like, you're still in a metro area. It's hit or miss, you know? Like, that's the thing about places like that. Okay, so in the next few days, I got 2 videos coming your way that are edited. And I have about 4 videos from Orlando and about 3 more videos from Tampa. So Tampa and Orlando are going to be the bulk of the uploads this weekend. And yes, that is doing better. Seems like everybody who didn't get it the first time is definitely starting to get it now. Hope your dad feels better. Yeah. So I think Kitty's mom got it about a month ago or something. And now Dad got it. So it seems like everybody who didn't get it the first time got it now. We seen a live black bear in Altamont. Oh yeah, there's definitely black bears out here. I know a place. I can't do it now because I can't really ride the ATV on live. But there's places out here where you can see black bears, panthers, bobcats, coyotes, alligators, wild hogs, all that. Even panther if you're really lucky. But yeah, there's stuff out here that's like that. Like you'll definitely see bears. Escaped prisoners got out of a patrol car. No, the hell the other night I was telling you he was captured. Oh, they captured the inmate. Yeah, yeah. I was driving through like rural Henry County. There's cops flying. Okay, so Cameron, we're in Lehigh right now. The southwest side of Lehigh, I would avoid. In any area that the houses were built before the 80s, I would avoid. If the houses are brand new, it's a good area. Like, here's how you know if Lehigh is good or bad. Like, right here, like, see how the road's not paved? That's not a good sign at all. Like, when you go to places like this, like, how do you know if Lehigh is good or bad? Like, see this area here, this area is not the best. You can see that the road's not paved. There's houses over there, so like, you can just kind of, like, I would avoid areas. If the houses are new, then it's good. Like most of Lehigh is actually way better than it used to be. So it's not like it's not as bad as it used to be. It's better. I actually like it out here. Like, as you can see, like, you're just out here hanging out. Cops never come for anything out here. So, are there ticks in Florida? I really haven't had an issue with ticks. In Alabama, they were horrible. There's a barefoot child wandering Ava out. Yeah. Yeah. It's always been like that. Dirt roads equal drug deal areas. Yeah, so like dirt roads, like if like I would avoid a dirt road, like see this road, it's not paved. I would not want to live on a road like this. It's not paved yet. Look, if you want to come to Lehigh, I love it out here. Like, we're in Lehigh right now. Like, this is Lehigh. We're not in Fort Myers. We're in Lehigh right now. Little Haiti is very dangerous. They're trying to gentrify it, but it's still dangerous. The famous fruit bowl in Florida, yeah. Do you know where Congress is? Yeah, that's over there in Palm Beach County. So look, my man, when it comes to Lehigh, there's good parts and bad parts. Stay away from the urban core of Lehigh, like along like the center of the city of Lehigh. Stay out of the like along Lee Boulevard. Definitely the whole southwest triangle is really bad. Stay out of the southwest side of Lehigh. Anything along Joel Boulevard is bad. You want to be like in a part of Lehigh that's all new houses. If it's all new houses, it's good. Look for a part that's all new houses. You know what I mean? Look for a part that's all new houses. But if you see like old houses or duplexes, don't live near a street that's got duplexes. Um, like this like it's weird. Like this right here is like really hood and bad. But you cross the canal on that side, it's actually better. Let me see if I can show you guys what's on the other side. Take the key off. Like, okay, I'm in Lehigh right now, right? That canal separates Lehigh from Fort Myers. So on this side, like let's say this piece of land right here, this quarter acre right here would be worth something like 15,000. There's a canal there. If it's on the other side, it's worth 30,000. So like even when you look up property values, you can tell if an area is good or bad. But you can tell it's nighttime, and you can hear there's actually kids talking in the woods over there. So there's actually kids. There's actually children running around at night. Believe it or not, you can hear them talking in the woods. But yeah, you can actually hear that there's kids walking through the woods over here. But like on this side it's Lehigh, and then over here is Fort Myers. Over here is Fort Myers. So everything on the other side is So the Fort Myers side, everything over there is Fort Myers. It's pretty too dark to see, but anyways, everything over there is worth like twice as much money. So like, it's really like one block could be good, the next block is bad. But if you got duplexes, you definitely don't want to live anywhere near that. And Lehigh Acres, duplexes are like the absolute draw the line there, okay? When you see duplexes, you don't want to live near that. Okay, wait to buy anything in Florida, another real estate market crash. Are there gators near you? Yes, there's gators right behind me in the canal. How far is Congress Avenue from you? Okay, so Congress Avenue, that's in Palm Beach County. So that's like 2 hours away. Congress is, and it's a big avenue. Congress is like one of the main streets in Palm Beach County. So, I could actually smell weed in the air right now. Somebody's smoking weed around here. So, you can actually smell a little bit of weed in the air. Alligator is popular in Florida. Yeah, there's a lot of gators here. Lots of gators. You see gators out here too. But no, Lehigh Acres, just stay away from duplexes. That's like the bad thing. That was random. How far is Cayosa from you? Craziest thing to happen in a video you recorded. Okay, so we were doing a live stream on my street in Naples, Florida, where I used to live. This is many years ago. And there was a drug raid during my video on the street that I used to live on. Not surprisingly. I'm smelling the weed from the live stream. Yeah, you can smell weed. Somebody's smoking through here. Oh yeah, we did a car crash. We were recording a live stream in Cape Coral, and this guy had a Dodge Charger. He was racing it, and he crashed right in front of us. Yeah. Other things we've seen on live that were crazy. I can't remember, but we have recorded car crashes on live. We've also recorded, like I said, when I used to live in North Naples, when I first started the YouTube channel, I would live stream in Naples, and we'd see like all types of wild crap during the live streams. Yeah, I would never, I like Dodge Chargers. You can hear the ATVs. People driving their ATVs. Old truck with music. So yeah, I mean, people do drive through here at night, like it's crazy. Driving through the woods at night, blasting country music. You get the idea. That's what it's like out here. I really do like it though, for real. I really do. Katie's at home cooking. I raced them around the hood. Hellcat, also my favorite car. So I like Dodge Chargers, but the reason I would never buy one is because only gangsters seem to drive those cars, and I don't want to get shot. There's like a party going on in the woods over there. I can hear people screaming, trucks and everything. It's pretty fun out here at night. Sometimes you just gotta be alert. That's all. Um, but anyways, the reason I haven't bought a Dodge Charger is because I go to very dangerous places, and it's a really common car for gangsters to drive, and I don't want to get shot up. So now, like with the Camry, it's kind of more like subdued of a car. You know what I mean? So that's why I wouldn't never drive a Dodge Charger, because I feel like with a Dodge Charger, um, somebody could shoot at it, confuse it for somebody else. No, I'm not a gangster, man. Like, I'm a grown adult. I'm a grown adult, my man. And I don't want to drive a vehicle that draws that much attention in a bad way. Like, people like Dodge Chargers, like, I don't know, like one in every four shootings involves a Dodge Charger. So even though I like the car, I would never drive it. Yeah, it makes you a target for sure. He wishes I made him banana pizza. Okay, I'll never eat that. No CM's worse than Gators. Oh my gosh, they're driving me nuts. Like, I'm sitting here, mosquitoes, no CM's are, gosh, I don't even know how I'm still live streaming. I really don't. So I guess there's a hangout spot over there. I can hear people talking over there. It's like a hangout spot over there. On the other canal, there's a hangout spot. So it's just like people just hang out in the woods at night with ATVs, listen to country music. It's pretty cool out here. It involves a Hellcat and a Nissan Altima or a Buick. Your southern life. He gets banana bread regularly. Dude, the mosquitoes are unbearable. I'm just like, I can't do it anymore. What part of Cuba? I was born in Camagüey, right in the center of the island. Jose Katie, come on and move to Ohio. There's more opportunity here. There really is. There's plenty of help here. Yeah. What's the weather like in the winter? Where at? I don't blame you, Jose. Sometimes we're just killing Atlanta, attempting to carjack. Was the Dodge? Yeah, Dodge Chargers are the worst cars you could drive. They're either on the shooting end. So if you're in one, people think you're trying to shoot them. It's just a gangster car. It's a bad thing to drive. Jose is from Bahia de los Cochinos. No, I'm not from there, man. I'm from Camagüey. Work enjoying. Dude, look at how many mosquitoes. Unbelievable. All right, guys. My phone just hit 10%. So eventually, the live stream's just going to fail eventually. Because I just hit 10%. Kevin says we should keep the Camry because it's a solid vehicle. Well, we bought it for reliability. Pretty soon I'm going to do a review on that. What are you filming? I'm just driving my ATV. Katie La Loca. Get some bug spray. Yeah, we got to do something, man. This is bad. Like, the mosquitoes are bad. And my phone's going to die any minute. Any minute the phone's going to die. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream because you're not a gangster. No, it's a very stupid thing to be. Why would you want to be in prison and getting shot at when you could be enjoying life? It's very stupid. Guys, I'm going to let you guys go because my phone just hit 10%. Any moment now, the live stream is going to fail. It's been a pleasure to talk to every last one of you. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. Okay, what's up, Alabama? KJ, hey, we're just ending the live stream right now. The phone's almost dead, so it's pretty much, the phone's going to turn off regardless. Jail is cool, said nobody ever. Exactly, young kids, stay out of jail. Stay out of jail. Miss Lynn says, have a good night. Thanks for getting back to me with your questions. Yeah, no problem with the questions. Y'all have a good night. The phone's going to die regardless. Jane Turner says, stay safe, Jose. Thanks for the live stream. Hey, everybody, you guys have a beautiful night. And I'll let you guys go. I'm going to get going because my phone is almost dead.